Hello, bro. Hello, sister and brothers. Good morning. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, The Explicit Tutorials. As you all know, my name is Mr. Explicit or Tutor Joseph. All right. So, in today's video, we shall be solving some questions on Graham's law of diffusion precisely. And of course, you know, Graham's law of diffusion is one of the laws that make up gas laws. All right. If you know you haven't watched the previous videos on the various gas laws, I will advise you do so, okay? Because we have a lot of laws that are concerned with what? Gases. All right. So let's get started. The first one says, if 100 cm cube of oxygen diffuses in 4 seconds and 50 cm cube of gas Y diffuses in 3 seconds, calculate the relative molecular mass of what? Gas what? Y. So looking at the question, what does that tell you? It tells you we have volume and what? Time. Volume and time. In our previous video, I gave us that R1 over R2 is equals relative molecular mass of 2 over relative molecular mass of what? 1. Alright? What we have here is volume and what? Time. In other words, oxygen was given first. So what do? I would say volume of oxygen times time of Y over volume of Y times of waiting oxygen. Very, very easy. Then equals relative molecular mass of Y over relative molecular mass of waiting oxygen. So with this, food is almost getting ready for eating. Now you go back to the question, since you've written out the formula, bring out your parameters, then slots in your parameters, you solve. So what do we do next? You say volume of oxygen now is what? 100 cm cube, right? Time of Y, okay? Okay, let's do oxygen first. Volume of oxygen, okay, sorry, time of oxygen, and time of oxygen is what? 4 sec. The volume of Y is 50 cm cube. Is that not correct? Then time of Y is 3 sec. Relative molecular mass of Y is what we are looking for. The relative molecular mass of oxygen definitely is what? 32. So with this, you're almost done. Slot in your parameters, you solve. Very easy. Volume of oxygen is what? 100 times time of Y is 3. Volume of Y is 50. Then time of oxygen is what? 4. Then equals, we are looking for Y over what? Relative molecular mass of what? Oxygen, which is 32. So, let's cancel out for easy work. 0 will go into 0. 2 into 4 is 2, right? 2 into 10 is what? 5. True or false? True. 5 into 5 is 1. So you have 5 into 5 is what? 1. Therefore, you have what? 3. You have 3 over 2 equals the square root of Y over what? 32. This cannot be the final answer. You have a square root here. So what do? You square both sides. You square both sides. In doing that, it becomes 3 times, that is 3 times 3, 9. Then 2 times 2, 4 equals this 2. This 2 here will cancel out these roots. I'll now be having Y over what? 32. Very easy. So what do you do next? You cross multiply. You have 4Y is equals what? 9 times 32 is what? 32 times 9. 2 times 9, 18. Carry 1. 3 times 9, 9 is 27. Plus 1, 28, right? 9, 9, that is 28. So 288 divided by 4. So 288 divided by 4 equals 72. So you have 288 divided by 4 divided by 4. Y therefore becomes 72 gram. which means that the relative molecular mass of Y from the question is what? 72 grams. Very, very easy, okay? So this is number 1. So shall we take number 2? So let's take number 2, okay? So I believe that was actually comprehended. So number 2, it is very, very easy. Try solving more questions for a better understanding. Okay, the second one says 100 cm cube of methane diffuses through a porous plug in 30 seconds. How long will it take? How long tells you time, right? How long will it take 200 cm cube of oxygen gas to diffuse through the same plug under the same condition? Under the same condition. Now the first statement is 100 cm cube of methane diffuses through a porous plug in 30 seconds. How long will it take? Whatever. So let's interpret this first sentence. I gave you volume, that is rate of methane, right? You know methane is CH4, right? So rate is given as what? Volume of methane over what? Time of what? Methane. Volume of methane given is what? 100. The time given is what? 30. So this way to this, it means that rate of methane now. Rate of methane is what? 3.33 sec. Alright? Because 10 divided by 3 is what? 3.33. Alright? Therefore, you say rates of methane to rates of oxygen. Is it oxygen now? Okay, yes. Rate of oxygen equals relative molecular mass of oxygen. Yes. Must tally the relative molecular mass of what? Methane. So what do you do next? Rate of methane gotten is what? 3.33 over rate of oxygen equals the relative molecular mass of oxygen is what? 32, and that of methane is what? 16. Don't forget your square root. It is 16 because carbon is 12 plus 4, you have what? 16. So you have 32 divided by 16. There's a square root here, right? 32 divided by 16 is what? 2, alright? So the square root of 2 should be 1.414, right? Square root of 2 equals 1.414. It therefore means that RO2, that is 3.33 over RO2 equals what? 1.414. This over what? 1 over 1. So what do you do next? You cross multiply. If you should cross multiply, you'll be having that RO oxygen is equals this times this, then divided by this. Okay, you now have 1.414 divided by 3.3. Okay, so let me go through it again. You have this divided by that is 2, right? Then square root of 2 equals 1.414, right? Then this divided by this 3.33 divided by 1.414 equals, see, I imputed the wrong parameter before. That is 2.36 cm. Okay, rate now seconds. All right. Since you are making arrow, that is rate of oxygen subject formula, it tells you that this times this is this. It means that RO2 is equals 3.33 divided by 1.414. You have what? Rate of what? Oxygen. But that is not the final answer. It said how long will it take 200 cm cube of oxygen gas to diffuse through the same plug under the same condition? So what do you do next? You therefore say rate of oxygen, definitely volume of oxygen over what? Time of waiting oxygen. Rate of oxygen is what? 2.36. Volume of oxygen given is 200 cm cube. We are looking for what? Time of waiting oxygen. We are looking for time of what? Oxygen. So, in looking for the time of oxygen, this over 1, you therefore say this times this same thing as 2. So you say 200. Therefore, say time of oxygen is equals 200 divided by 2.36 equals, right? If I cross multiply, I think that is what I have, right? That is this times this. Yes, 200 divided by 2.36, I'll have 84.76 sec approximately. Therefore, it will take 85 seconds for oxygen to diffuse through the same plug under the same condition, that is at constant temperature and pressure. So at this point, to call it a day, if you know you've learned something, please subscribe so that when I upload a new content, you'll be notified by YouTube. Do have a wonderful day.